A lot of people are really upset over at UCLA because of the water damage to their cars in those parking garages. Most of the cars have been pulled out, but some are still there. Brian Kabateck is a plaintiff attorney specializing in insurance claim cases, former president of the Consumer Attorneys of California, joining us now live. Brian, good morning to you. So let me just put this scenario to you. Let's say, for example, I have just bought a new $40,000 car. It was down there at the lowest level. It's covered in water right now. What do we do?
Well, you got several options. First of all, you did buy insurance. Presumably you bought insurance, at least for that car. And if you bought insurance for the car, your best option is probably going to be make a claim with your own insurance company. Now, that's going to leave you short because you have a deductible. You're going to pay some money out of your own pocket. But your insurance company is going to pay for the damage, going to pay for a new car if that's what it takes to replace it if it's a total loss. But let's assume you didn't buy insurance. What are your options then? Well, first of all, it looks like you've got a claim against the DWP. Now, you have two basic types of claims against them. And they are coming out today, and they're saying, go ahead, make a claim. We want to make things right. We want to do the right thing. But I've seen this far too often, where they come out when the news media is on and the spotlight's on them, and they say things like that, yet ultimately they delay, they don't pay, they don't want to pay the full amount. You do have legal rights, and we can discuss those legal rights that you have. First, you have the right to go ahead and make a civil claim against them for negligence. But you also have the potential right for what's called a government taking under the Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. That is, we've given the DWP the authority to put water and sell water to us. They're a governmental entity. We have a right to make a claim against them for something called inverse condemnation, effectively. A lot more likely with property owners, but with car owners, you have the same possibility of making the same.
Well, let me stop you right there. Is it going to cost me more to make all those claims that I'm going to get back from DWP?
Well, it's going to cost you more if you have insurance. But if that $40,000 car is a total loss, you need to make a claim and you need to do something with the DWP if you don't have insurance. But presumably, most of these people have insurance or coverage on their car that's going to cover it. So that's going to be the easiest route to go. And then let your insurance company. The insurance companies will consolidate all their claims. They'll make one claim against the DWP, and they'll win. They'll prevail. They'll ultimately get paid. But you're still going to be short your deductible.
Yeah, so the bottom line is you're going to be without your car, and you're going to wait for a while.
Unless you make a claim with your insurance company, and the insurance company should pay that claim very quickly because they've got an obligation to do so.
All right, good enough. Brian, appreciate the input this morning.
My pleasure.
You bet. Brian Kabateck there with his information on how a lot of people are going to have to deal